It's TP in the place to be, man. Y'all go ahead and hit that like button, man. If you haven't already, man, go and subscribe. If you have subscribed, man, I appreciate everybody who subscribed already, man. We're on the road to 1,000 subs. We just chugging real slowly, man. I remember looking at my channel and I only had like 50 subs. I remember looking at my channel, I only had 12 subs. So the fact that I'm at 200, I'm proud of everybody who subscribed. I appreciate everybody who subscribed. I appreciate all the love, everybody who's been rocking with me this far, man. Y'all just keep rocking with me. I got some more stuff coming. Of course, we're gonna keep talking about the news, but I might have a couple more things that I might go ahead and do on my channel that might be new. So y'all let me know what y'all's favorite video is. If you've been rocking with me, y'all let me know what y'all favorite video is. Y'all let me know, if you have a few videos that's your favorite video, go ahead, let me know about that. But today, we're here to talk about T.I. So T.I., he went, damn it, I can't remember where the fuck he was at. But pretty much, he was like, y'all don't quote me correctly, he was like on Broadway type shit. Like, it's like a Broadway stand-up comedy place, like somewhere that was very, very, very unique when it comes to, you needing some pretty much experience to get into this place. So for some reason, T.I. has gotten thinking he was a funny man or a comedian, so he's trying to get into comedy, and one of his ways of getting in, was one of this show he was at. And just to let y'all know, he was at the show. He did have some jokes, but evidently he got booed by the crowd while he was performing. I watched part of his performance, and that shit was stale, boy. It was so goddamn stale. Like, we wouldn't even accept that from a comedian, honestly. Like, if a comedian came out with what he said, like a comedian where his only job was to make comedy, if he came out with what T.I. was saying, we would have booed the hell out of his ass too. And that's a part of the job. Comedy's not like hip hop where you make the song, you sing the song as you made it, and nobody can boo you for it. Comedy's where it can be a stale moment, and people pretty much gonna judge you off of those stale moments. Because the thing about comedy, and this is the reason why T.I., kind of looked a little bit salty about it, is comedy is about pretty much making sure your routine is taken care of. Making sure your routine is worked on. You've been perfecting your craft. You know which jokes really hit really well, but you also don't repeat them too much to where, maybe somebody at this show sees it at this show, and, you want them to still be able to laugh from going from show to show if you're doing a tour, at one point. So, a lot of this stuff T.I. hasn't considered. He hasn't probably even thought about it. He might just laugh, or people might laugh at his jokes, and he thinks, that's what it takes to, that's all it's going to take. But essentially, him being booed shows that it does take more, learning more about the craft and pretty much putting your craftsmanship into pretty much being hilarious. And I think one of the shows that he just went to watch, they were saying jokes about his sexual assault allegations or whatever, and he was getting mad and pretty much came to the front of the stage and was trying to talk to the comedian and try to check the comedian on what he was saying. And I don't know if it's the Will Smith situation that's kind of got people out of whack when it comes to comedy, but comedians are really supposed to be like a sacred type of people. Like, they're allowed to make jokes and not really have to fight for what they say because their job is to be funny. So, that part of the craft, T.I. was not kind of understanding, because whenever he wouldn't have even approached the person making the jokes. He would have just let the comedy be the comedy. He would have tried to come up with some better jokes in his head and then just use those jokes as a way to either defend himself or make people laugh out of his pain. So, is T.I. going to become a comedian and become a good comedian? It's possible. Will he have to spend time humbling himself in the meantime to where he can understand what all it takes and to be able to kind of give the kudos to the people who already have the success that he wants in that industry? I feel like it will take, some patience and some understanding. But T.I., how he approached it by, coming in and saying it's pretty easy to do it, that's making to when it's really time to show what you got, he's showing us that he still doesn't understand those few things that comedians have had to, those little hurdles comedians had to jump over themselves. So, it's to me, it's a very funny situation because, T.I. was doing good in the rap music, and he ain't really made a song in any really length of time, and he ain't made no single that's went #1 or anything like that. So, you know, ain't nothing wrong with you diversifying your portfolio, because, you know, it might be a point in time where you can't, where your music's not gonna be as relevant to today as it used to be. And that point, you know, you want to get a little bit of money here. He's already ventured into a little bit of acting. So T.I., I'm not saying don't get into being a comedian, bro, but if you want to get into comedy, bro, you're going to need to be able to, you know, practice good showmanship, perfect the craft. Besides that, you know, stop trying to tell people it's easy, or stop commenting about it, because you don't have that craft mastered yet. And until you have that mastered, you know, you need to take the humble approach, so people will be just willing to listen to you, you know, who might be like, you know what, he might not be funny, but we'll give him a shot. So y'all make sure y'all go ahead and comment about this video. I know it's real convoluted, you know, but I just want to get y'all's opinion on T.I., man. Do y'all feel like he's going to be a good comedian, or do y'all feel like, you know, he should just stick to rapping? Y'all let me know in the comment box, man. Go and hit that like button, man. Go and subscribe if you haven't already, man. It's TP in the place to be. I'm going to get at y'all on the next one. Y'all stay safe and stay out the way, man. I'm gonna get at y'all on the next one. Y'all take care.